What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today playing some Idle Heroes. I'm going to thank you guys so much for coming hang out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the private server to do our profit summons. This video is probably going to be a little bit later than usual. My internet has been pooping on me, peeps. It's been absolutely taking a big fat poop on Wrath, and I don't know why. The last day just did not want to connect. I couldn't get signal reliably, and I was like, I'm not going to shoot a video unless I know it's going to be like, ha ha ha, you can actually do the whole video and not you get halfway through, and it's like, guess what? Time to reconnect. Because that's annoying. So it'll be a little bit late. That's alright. It's part of life. We'll get over it. We will all get over it, and it's going to be a good time. So today, we're going to knock out our profit summons here. Only 120 required, but being as we've got 269 orbs over here on the private server, we're just going to drop 200. And I debated for a while where I wanted to go. I threw around, like, do I want to go in Fortress and try to pick up some extra Sigmunds and try to build another E3 Sigmund, which in the future I probably will. Do I want to go in Forest, try to grab some more Valkyries for a kind of a tanky defensive unit? I didn't really know. I was kind of tossing around, and I decided, you know what, screw it all, we're going Light and Dark. Because I have no Light and Dark builds going right now. I do have a 6-star Amuvor, but after using him at E3, I wasn't hyper impressed with him. I was like, yeah, he can put out, 200 million damage or maybe a little bit more in PvE fights. It's like, but that's still like a third of what Das Moog's going to put out. I just kind of want Das Moog in my life somewhere. And then since Gurki got buffed, I kind of want to build a Gurki. So we need to start doing some stuff, obviously, in the Light and Dark faction if we're ever going to build those units. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump over here, and we're going to drop all the way down until we have 69 orbs left. We're just going to blast through the Light and the Dark faction. Now, generally speaking, you don't get God tier units from this. The odds for them to drop are incredibly low. I mean, it's 4% for a Light or Dark 5-star, which is half of what it is, less than half of any other regular faction. But it seems like the actual good 5-stars, like, even a good one, quote-unquote, like Dark Arthidal or Gurki, that are kind of readily available in other areas, even those are incredibly rare from the summon. So mainly you do this and you get food, but since I can't use my orbs to replace, or my branches here to oops, whoa, game, call me your butt. Since I can't use my branches to replace a Light or Dark hero and try to get a decent 5-star, this is what you kind of have to resort to on the private server to getting Light and Dark copies for any kind of special Light and Dark hero, other than the ones that are in the Altar Shop, which, that's one thing official, which surprises me, that official actually has an easier access to Light and Dark heroes with their Glory Shop than the private server does. But, we'll go for it. So we're going to do this. I don't know what we're going to talk about the whole time. I guess we'll just talk about what we get. Future plans. Speaking of future plans, I do plan to play a little console stuff, alright? It's been a while. I haven't played console, like, legit in... I played Ark at the beginning of the year. That was the last time I really played my Xbox, like, for more than just a few minutes. Really? Which is kind of sad, because that used to be, like, all I ever played. I still love console gaming. It's my favorite kind of gaming. Your games are bigger, they have more depth. But mobile gaming is just so handy. You always got it in your pocket, you pull out your phone, and you've got a game. And that's cool, that's nice. That's why mobile gaming is so popular, because it's so ease of access, and almost every game's quote-unquote free to play. Pay to win, but they're free to play. So they get a lot of an audience built up doing that. Whatever. It's the way the world works, I guess, but I have a soft spot for console gaming. And here soon-ish, hopefully before the end of the year, I plan to buy a legit gaming PC rig. Now, I'm not talking like crazy, ridiculous $10,000 PCs, because I is not that rich. But a decent one. You know what I'm saying? I want a pretty decent PC. I want to get into some PC gaming too, just because I've never done it. I've literally never gamed on a PC. I take that back. I played World of Warcraft for like 5 minutes once at a buddy's house. But not important. I want to get into it and game a little bit on it because it seems like fun. Something we have been doing. A while back, I bought the Halo Master Chief Collection and the Halo 5 because I wanted to play through them. I haven't played those games in forever, especially, I just love the campaigns. They're such good campaigns. But it has like a humongous update, like a 70 gigabyte update. if you live in town, that's not a big deal. If you live out in the country with limited internet, which my internet's not super limited, it's 250 gigabytes a month, which is way better than I could find anywhere else, but it's still decently slow. So doing those humongous updates takes like legit a week, and that's just too much for me. So it's kind of on the back burner right now. What I do have, though, is I've got Destiny 2 with the new DLC. I quit playing that game right after it launched, like a month after it came out. I put it down. I was like, you know what? I'm not playing this game anymore. It wasn't good. I was really disappointed because I liked how Destiny 1 ended, and I was like, dude, they're going to make Destiny 2 a beast when it comes out. And it came out like the most nasty, casual experience I've ever played, and I hated it. I was like, nope, they've killed it. It was bad. It was definitely bad. But I've heard the last DLC kind of fixed a lot of the problems with it, so we're going to give it another shot, probably run through the campaign, play the whole campaign out, maybe do some multiplayer stuff. I don't really know. I haven't played it in like legit a year. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I recently bought, was it yesterday, the day before? The new Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The only reason I bought it, here's the reason, is because I was watching some gameplay on it. I haven't played Call of Duty like heavily since like Modern Warfare 2. Then I played Black Ops 2 a little bit, a decent amount. I liked it. It was a fun game. But I didn't really play a bunch of it, mainly because I didn't have really good internet access, so I had to go to people's houses to actually play live. And those were the two that I played the most, and I really liked them. But then they got into like the Advanced Warfare and the Infinity War, whatever what they call it, Infinite Warfare, I don't know what it was. But it really, to me, it sucked. Like the whole jetpacky run on walls thing, I was like, this is not my kind of game for Call of Duty. It just doesn't seem legit. I didn't like it, so I didn't really want to play those at all. It kind of got me out of the whole Call of Duty like line of things anyway. But I was watching some gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and like I saw them load up multiplayer, and they started playing, and I was like, dude, I know that map. I have played that map before, and for me, that was a big deal, because I haven't like noticed a map in any of the Call of Duties in ages, but I was like, dude, I've played those maps. So I was like, dude, I'll know a little bit what I'm doing, I'll be able to jump in and play it, and kind of at least feel slightly familiar with the game, even though I haven't played it heavily in like 5 years. Oh my god, it's been a long time. I'm going to suck so bad. But anyways, I downloaded that, got it going, so it is now a potential thing. We'll probably get into a little bit of that. I don't know how I feel about the Blackout. I'm not a huge Battle Royale fan, or at least I wasn't in Fortnite. I didn't play a lot of PUBG. I watched it, and I was like, this game is just way too slow for me. I don't enjoy that. Fortnite was just, there wasn't a point. Like, every time I watched someone play Fortnite, I was like, how can you play this more than like a week and still want to play it? Like, there's really nothing to shoot for. You're not unlocking new guns or anything. It's like you got a new dance move. Woo! I don't know. For me, it wasn't a good enough drive to come back to the game, so I kind of I deleted it off my Xbox. It wasn't good enough for me. I didn't really like it. So I don't know about Blackout. I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy that part of it. I might. It might be really good. It might be surprisingly good. I hope it is. We'll see. But mainly, I want to do the multiplayer. I haven't played zombies in ages, but I might do some zombies too. It's kind of fun. I played a couple rounds. My sister's got the game, so I played with her a little bit. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's been a long time, so I was like, that's kind of cool. Kind of nostalgic. So we might get some console footage up on the channel if I can figure out a good quality way of getting decent recording quality out of my capture card and then moving it to my phone. Because right now, my PC, well, it's not a PC really, it's a laptop. It's a laptop with an old i3 like 2700 processor, like the oldest i3 you could get. Pretty much a laptop for homework. So it does not work at all for video editing or rendering or anything like that. So I kind of have to bypass it and go through my phone, which sadly my phone is better at editing and stuff than my laptop is. But whatever, it's a thing. I guess it makes sense. The phone's like $1,000. The laptop was probably like $300 tops. So that makes sense. It makes sense. But for now, I'll try to get some footage off of that and see if I can't get some decent editing to work here on my phone. And if I can get some good console gameplay, we'll get some console gameplay on the channel. It won't be like a replacement for Idle Heroes or anything. It'll be like, what would be the word? Supplementary content. Like double uploads or something during the day. I'll have like my normal Idle Heroes video and then maybe some Call of Duty or some Destiny 2 or whatever the crap I'm playing. Have that come up as well. Just for some extra stuff on the channel, a little bit of a different taste of gaming. Because like I said, console's where Wrath started his journey. Well, it's not. That's not true at all. My gaming journey, well, I guess my personal gaming journey where I started buying my games was a Game Boy Color. Psh, awesome, by the way. Still love Game Boy Color games. So good. But yeah, like, that was my start. Then I got into the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, and I don't know, I loved console gaming. The games had depth. You know, you could sit down and play for 1,000 hours and hate yourself a little bit, but at least it was fun for 1,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? Mobile gaming doesn't have that same depth. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big enough game for me. I like big games like Skyrim. I've never played The Witcher 3. People said that was a really good one. Maybe I'll check it out someday. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'd like to get back into a little console gameplay. And I guess coming up soon here in November, the new Ark DLC is going to launch too. And I kind of want to play it too because I love Ark. All right, if you guys don't know about Wrath, I like my dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. They were like, when I was a little bitty kid, the first, I guess, quote-unquote scary movie I ever watched was like Jurassic Park. And I freaking loved it. It was my favorite movie of all time. And so, yeah, ever since then, Dino's been my thing. I like them. And when Ark came out, I was like, this is my jam. And I played a lot of it. I played a little bit on the channel, not a bunch. And maybe I'll get back into playing some more here after November, see how it goes. But I kind of want to get back in and play a little bit and see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're rounding up here on the last few orbs. I've seen a few 5 stars pop up, but pretty much all have been food. Nothing great. And like I said, that's kind of what you have to expect when you go orbing light and dark. You're mainly doing it for light and dark fodder. The odds of you getting an actually good 5-star unit out of this is just abysmally low. It's just not a very high chance, which I guess is why it's better to orb light and dark, because you can use your branches to replace any other faction and grip whatever hero you need out of it. So, kind of the way it is. So that was 200 orbs, and I don't believe we got anything good. Like, not food. We got Mim. We already have Mim. Already had Dasmog. I don't know if I had that guy or not. I don't know. Amuvor, Double Dark Arthidol. Already had those. Yeah, we didn't get anything good. There was no... I'm not seeing any legit good hero drops. It was mainly food, which, again, isn't a bad deal. You gotta have food, or you can't make anything. But we did get our Gurky from the 120 points, so I guess we did get at least a light hero out of it that wasn't, food. But that's not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. We've got, 4 Gurkinators now? We got 2 here, and I believe 2 in our bag. And if I wanted to, if Wrath so chose, I do have enough of the altar Majiggies to buy one there. So I could do it. I could do that. I could have... I could have a Gurky build. Could be a thing. And it probably will be a thing. He's my favorite hero. Like, I know he's not the best. He's a little better on private server now, at least. But, I don't know. I've always loved the design, man. It was my jam. It was my jam. I liked it. I absolutely like it. So he's going to get 10 starred. Even if I got 7 Faith Blades before I got 7 Gurkies, I still wouldn't build him because I don't really care about Faith Blade. He's not my jam. Gurky's my jam. All right, so it's going to be a thing. It will be a thing one day, I promise. Over here, I'm not really sure yet. I mean, I could go Amu. I don't really want to. I could go Mim. I don't really want to. Could go Sleepless. Don't really want to. I mainly want to build Dasmog. That's the biggest problem on the private servers. You cannot target a dark or light hero. You are completely at the mercy of RNG, which is crazy to me that the official servers are actually more kind to you targeting a dark and light hero you want to build, which is nuts. But it's a thing. So, what ifs? I think they changed the Brave Trial shop now to add, monster materials back and the dust, which was a problem. It was, really bad. It was that doesn't make any sense at all that you would remove all that stuff, especially for seasonal, because it got to the point in season would I have to save up for an Elite 5-star shard? Is that the only thing I can buy? So they put that back in there. That was a thumbs up from Wrath. It made sense. I guess I could buy these out of there now, but What they ought to do is before you could buy Gurky out of this Brave Trial shop, what they should do is take and make the Elite 5-star light and dark fragments available as well, but at 4 or 5 times the cost. 40,000 Brave tokens to get a light or dark hero. That would be cool. I would be totally behind that. I think that'd be a kind of a cool addition. I don't see why they wouldn't do it, but we'll see. We'll see what all gets changed. But anyways, that's pretty much the event knocked out. Actually, it is 100% the event has been completely knocked out. A little bit of chat about the channel, what we might be doing a little bit on the side of in the future. It's kind of a thing. Still a little disappointed we didn't get nothing super great. Not even one mediocre drop, even a Gurky would have been hot. But nothing. Nothing. This is the name of the game. This is how I live my life. I don't know. I don't know, peeps. We'll see. I've got all these 20,000 branches. I know it's a freaking ton of them. I'm still not sold on what I'm going to gamble for. Like, I probably need to replace and get Sigmund's and just get another E3 Sigmund built because he is so handy in boss fights. He just is. He stays alive. He does a lot of damage. I like him. But I still want like a Valkyrie or something too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I've got plenty of time, all the time in the world to get that stuff done. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Nothing great from the drops, which is a little bit sad. But we did 200 light and dark orbs, and that does show you guys there's no higher drop rates on the private server. Some people say that all the time, like, oh, it's a private server, of course you got good drops. Well, that's stupid, because the drops are actually the same. And as you just saw there, they're still not that great. So if you're going light and dark, watch out, peeps. It's going to eat up on you. It's not good. Especially on official. If you're a free-to-play player, light spinner on official, probably don't want to be orbing light and dark unless you are just really hard up to beat heroic miracles. Then maybe, but nope, you're better off going regular faction, my dudes. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well, and tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.